So, hello there everyone and welcome, it is Niran here, and today it is time for me to welcome you to a brand new mini-series where I'll be taking you through hundreds of players that you should be signing in FIFA 19 career mode, based on the seasons that they've had, based on how good they are on career mode currently, but mainly based on the seasons they've had in real life. I'm trying to get you guys a step ahead of the game. So welcome to FIFA 19 players to buy in career mode. Every week I'll be bringing you 10 new players that I've sort of scouted or had a look at how they've done in the season, and I'm basically predicting that they will have really good potentials and potentially even be wonder kids on the next version of career mode, which of course comes out in only 2 months. So trying to get you guys a step ahead of everyone else by predicting these ones. If you go on to enjoy the video, slap a like on it and subscribe if you are new to the channel. But first of all, we've got a couple of bait ones, I'm not gonna lie to you, starting off with one of the best World Cup gems, and this is Benjamin Pavard of Stuttgart, the man who obviously won the World Cup as France's starting right back and sort of jumped onto the scene not quite out of nowhere. If you watch the Bundesliga, you will know who he is. I don't particularly watch it that much, but I imagine he starts for Stuttgart. He played every single second of the season for Stuttgart over in the Bundesliga, so I imagine a lot of people knew who he was, but for most, he came out of nowhere, very much a hidden gem, and after the season and the World Cup that he had, he is going to be very good on FIFA 19, obviously winning that World Cup with France. He even obviously got that incredible goal against Argentina. What a strike that was for a right back. He can also play as a centre back and a CDM. Decent stats on him, 77 overall, and I reckon he might well have a potential of about 86 on career mode next season. Moving on to another player who is predominantly a right back, and this is Trent AlexanderArnold. Now, I obviously know a lot about this guy. He plays for the side that I support. He's still a little bit raw in the sense that his defensive capabilities are lacking slightly, but going forward and putting balls into the box, this guy is relatively unrivaled, to be honest. He's actually one of the best fullbacks already, in my opinion, at that. His delivery is fantastic for a young player. He now just needs to work on the sort of tactical element of his game, I feel, and he'll be all there. He'll be a world-class fullback. He has a potential currently on FIFA of 87, and I reckon, he'll keep a similar one to that. Obviously involved in the World Cup squad, didn't really play, I don't think, though, in the entire tournament. Obviously he was the Liverpool Player of the Year, or Young Player, of the Year as well, and yeah. He's got a very good delivery as well. Corners, free kicks he's very good at as well, so watch out for him, definitely playing for Liverpool. A couple of the under-the-radar players, though, coming up. Well, first of all, we've got Mathias Martinez. Now, this guy reminds me of Ezekiel Barco. Now, I don't know if you know, well, you probably will know Ezekiel Barco, one of the wonder kids of FIFA 18, moved from Argentina over to the American League. This guy reminds me a lot of Ezekiel Barco in terms of the season that he's had over in Argentina, his play style, his attributes. He even plays for Racing Club, who I think Barco played for before moving over to America, so it all kind of makes sense in that department. Very good player, as I mentioned. Could he be the next Barco? According to Transfermarkt, he's got a very good sort of rating or value in comparison to a lot of the other younger players in the world right now. He actually has a decent potential on FIFA anyway. He's got a potential of 85, but he might even get boosted to around about 89, maybe even 90 like Barco had. After that, though, the joint highest rated player in this video, and it's Sergej Milinkovic-Savic of Lazio, the 83 rated Serbian, who of course again was a feature of the World Cup for the Serbs, and this guy was absolutely sick this season. What a player he has been. 12 goals from central midfield, 3 assists, obviously part of the World Cup, got 7 man of the match performances as well whilst playing for Lazio over in Serie A. This guy is a really complete midfielder as well, just 22 years of age, kind of a bit like a Yaya Toure in the sense that he can sort of do everything. He's not necessarily exactly like Yaya Toure, but he's very good at everything you need to be good at as a midfielder. It didn't make sense. He's a complete midfielder basically, very skillful, good passing, very strong, very powerful, as well as I've just hit my mic by accident. But yeah, an 89 potential for him already. He'll probably get that again for FIFA 19. Pietro Pellegrino of Monaco, 64 rated 16-year-old, very unproven, very raw, but a lot of people who have watched him at Monaco at the lower levels think this guy is one of the most promising Italian strikers there is out there, and given Patrick Cutrone jumped on the scene obviously for AC Milan this year, has a potential by 88 now, to be comparing him to the likes of that, and there's a guy who plays for Inter Milan, I can't remember what his name, Pinamonti, who plays for Inter as well. like, comparing him to those guys who've got ridiculous potentials, he's clearly very talented, so hopefully we'll see some more of him on FIFA 19. He's got a potential at the moment of 82, even now, as a new player on FIFA, so definitely watch out for him. Gus Thiel plays for AZ Alkmaar over in the Eredivisie. He might have changed clubs. I haven't checked all of these guys. I know some of them are linked with different teams, like Pavard is linked with Bayern Munich, and there's a couple of others that you'll see in a moment who have signed for new teams. As far as I can tell, Gus Thiel still plays for AZ Alkmaar, but correct me if I'm wrong. 74 rated attacking mid who can also play as a centre mid. He's had a very good season over in the Eredivisie. 11 goals from just 35 appearances is not bad as a number 10. 3 assists to go along with that as well. He's 74 rated anyway on the game. You can see 3-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves, left-footed. Medium attacking and defensive work rate. He's overall is 74 and his potential is 82. So, you know, if you were to sign him on this current FIFA and just train him a little bit, he'd probably outgrow that quite easily given his age is only 19. So watch out for him. You might get an update or an upgrade, going into the next FIFA. This man, though, is definitely going to. This is Alexander Golovin of Russia and CSKA Moscow, and this guy was yet another World Cup hidden gem, helping his national side get to the quarterfinals of the tournament in their home country, agonisingly going out, of course, on penalties to Croatia, but this guy was a shining light, playing as a number 10, just 21 years of age. He'll obviously be 22 going on to FIFA 19, but he's already 79 rated. He could maybe even jump into the 80s, and he's got a potential right now of 85 as the man who can play as a centre mid, defensive mid, and also as a left mid. 4-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, high attacking and defensive work rate means he's very, very good to use in game, as well as the attributes that he has, like good dribbling, good passing attributes as well. So again, good performance in the World Cup, already a good player. He is someone that I am definitely going to be looking at to buy in my first career mode save. Thomas Lemar as well might be another one. Obviously, he's been on the scene for a while now, helping Monaco to win that league title in 2016-2017, I believe it was. He again, joint with Milinkovic-Savic, is the best player in this video in terms of overall and in terms of potential too. His potential right now on FIFA is 89. Let's be brutally honest, it's going to be at least that going on to the next FIFA. Can play as a cam as well as a left midfielder. 21 years of age, the second player from Monaco actually in this video after Pietro Pellegrini, Pellegrini earlier on. High attacking work rate, 3-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves. I'm making a hash of this. 3-star skill moves, 2-star weak foot. There we go, that's what I'm talking about. 8 assists, 7.1 average rating on who scored. Might be joining Atletico Madrid though, so potentially watch out for that. You might not be able to sign him in the first season if that deal goes through. Next up is another person who might be on the move. It's Xaver Schlager. Xaver Schlager. I mean, it's up to interpretation as far as I'm concerned, but someone let me know what the pronunciation is down in the comments just in case I do sign him personally. 69 rated Austrian centre mid who's made his debut now for the national team. Three caps for Austria he has now got, and he also helped Red Bull Salzburg reach a semi-finals in the Europa League for, I believe, the first time in their history, where they then lost to, it was Marseille, wasn't it? Now, he might be, I imagine, if he's still actually playing for Red Bull Salzburg, I imagine he's probably going to be on the move to Leipzig because he had a really good season, clearly Salzburg's standout player, and usually they then end up going to the Leipzig, like, who was it? Marcel Sabitzer did. Naby Keita originally played for Salzburg before moving to Leipzig, so I imagine he might get tapped up and taken to the Bundesliga as well. But the final player in this video is this man here, the Montpellier centre-back and right-back as well, Nordi Mukiele, who's 76 rated. And I remember this guy, I think, jumping onto FIFA for the first time in FIFA 17, and he was playing for Stade Lavallois, who I think are like a second-tier French side. He's clearly moved to Montpellier since then, but I didn't realise. And he's now got a ridiculous potential. So even then, like I sort of knew who he was, but I didn't realise he was that good, and he's actually sick now. 19 years of age, can play as a fullback or a centre-back. High attacking and defensive work rate. High attacking isn't great for a centre-back, but he's got a potential of 86, which might negate that. Hopefully he will continue that potential because he had a very good season. 3 man of the match performances as a centre-back is very impressive. 7.2 average rating on who scored, and also might be on his way to Leipzig. So again, another player on his way to Leipzig potentially. That deal might even be done actually, but so if that is the case, we won't be able to sign him in the first transfer window, but definitely someone to watch out for. As is the case for all of these guys in this video, that is 10 players that you should definitely sign on FIFA 19 career mode because they're going to be absolute heroes, I think personally, on the game mode. They've either had really good seasons or they're just really good generally speaking. They're definitely players you should look out for. And if you enjoyed that video, slap a like on it, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and let me know what you think about the little mini-series down in the comment section below. You can follow me on social media too if you want. My Twitter handle and Instagram are @theofficialfng. But it's been a pleasure ranting at you guys today. Have a great day, enjoy yourselves, and goodbye.